Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is a special edition for the Week 65 update to Inquisitor Obticeo. I did the live stream. I was trying to unlock Jedi Knight Luke. I kind of ran out of time. So we're going to go through the unlocking of Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, getting those characters set up, and just to document the progress on the account for people who are interested in that kind of thing. Before we get into it, please remember, use your like saber. Get rid of that like button for me. It helps me. It helps the channel. I would appreciate if you could help me out. All right, let's get into it and let's watch these journeys. So here we've got Jedi Knight Revan. We've got Zalbar at Gear 7, a mission at Gear 8. They don't really have very good mods on them. The Jedi Knight Revan that you get pretty much carries you through this mission. So here we see no problem. First try, we can clear out that Rancor. And we get on to the next phase of the mission. Now we're going to add Bastila Shan, and in this case, our Bastila is also Gear 8 with, some pretty mediocre mods on her. But Jedi Knight Revan, again, just carries this. So we wipe out everybody, get to the next one, same thing, super easy. Then when we get to the mission out here, things are starting to do a little bit more damage. So you'll see there we lost Zalbar. We're going to lose mission. That's fine. We don't really care. The Jedi are carrying this. So here, same kind of thing. Within the second part of the mission, the other three, the other characters are gone, and we've just got the Jedi carrying. But in this case, I get to the end, and they're doing enough damage that they just wipe me out. So I thought we were doing pretty good here, and we get to the end, and it's just over. And the way they killed Bindo made me think probably the problem was there. And yeah, so no mods on Bindo at all. So it's pretty bad when you don't even have mods on a character. So okay, here we go. Let's put something on Jolie Bindo. Let me go ahead and give him a couple gear tiers. We put a little bit more gear on Bastila as well. I had 748 Carbantes coming into this week. So I'd saved up for a week to get Jedi Knight Luke going. So I didn't feel too bad about that. So I come in here again. We get through the first three phases, pretty much no problem. We get to the fourth phase, and once again, just really too much damage too fast. Jedi Knight Revan's gone quite quickly. And Bindo, at least this time, is holding out. But he doesn't have any resurrect, so like, I guess I was just looking for it there. I was like, well, he can res everybody, and then, well, he doesn't have the Zeta. So we're going to go ahead and put the Zeta on him. I don't want to play this mission 100 times, so I look at his gear. It's pretty good. I'm going to be using him in the team that I plan to use with Jedi Knight Luke anyway, so I just go ahead and put him at Gear 12, mainly just because I don't want to mess around with this. I would rather get the mission done. So here we go through it. Again with a bigger Jolie Bindo, and we've got the Zeta on him this time, so if my other Jedi die off, fine, I'll just use the res ability. Revive them all, bring them back, and keep the mission going. So I'm pretty confident that with Gear 12 on him that we're done. So get through phase 3 here. And Bindo, I put offense mods on Jolie Bindo so that he could hit harder. Here I got called away for a second, so I'm actually not even at the screen. They're just sitting there. Luckily, there's no timer on this mission, right? So we got to wait for wait for the phone call to get done. All right, here we go. And then we get to phase 4. And I'm able to go in very quickly, stun the buffs off of the tank. Then we call some assists here. We go after the Sith Assassin right away. And we're able to get Revan going. We get Bindo going. We call Revan with all those buffs. And he's able to kill that Sith Assassin right away. So that puts us in pretty good shape. And in this one, we're still taking the damage. Bastila's still going down pretty quickly. But we're able to get control of the mission pretty fast. Here we stun off the buffs again. And then it's just down to cleaning it up. We go to this last thing, the Terran Tatek or Tarantatech, whatever it's called. And same thing. The other characters all die. It's down to the 3 Jedi. And we just keep calling assists with Jedi Knight Revan. When you call a character to assist, it gives them protection back, so we're able to just constantly heal ourselves up and keep the 3 Jedi in the equation, and we beat that part of the mission too. So there we go. That's all the missions for Jedi Knight Revan done. Now we go into the Jedi Knight Luke journey. We got to continue with that. I went back and looked, and if I counted correctly, I tried 11 times on stream to get this to work. So this is try number 12. And we get through the first one and very quickly get a character killed on the second wave. So here we come in again, go through the first wave, go through the second wave, holding out okay, but not really even close. And then this try, we make it through the first wave pretty well. And then we're going through the second wave here. We get some good kills. Here we get another kill. And then I think we lose Leia here. Yeah, we lose Leia. And all we got left is a Chewpio. We get a good hit there. We blind them both, get a basic off, and then now we get the big area effect up again, and it's going to be enough damage to kill them both. So we get victory with Chewpio on a sliver of life. But I'll take it. Doesn't matter if it was a pretty win. We got the RNG, we got the win. So it didn't take too long offline. Then I go in here, and I did do the modding for tenacity, but 108% wasn't enough. So I had to actually put a tenacity cross on, take his tenacity up to 148%. In the second phase, we just can't get any damage over time debuffs on us. So here in the second phase, we're going to start hitting these boxes so that we don't take too much damage. We're going to work on Vader. We resisted all the debuffs there. I felt like I had to change stances because I was losing way too much life, but we'll quickly get back into the stance that we want to be in. Same thing again, take out these boxes and get back on Vader. And this time, the resistance is high enough, we don't get any debuffs on us. He doesn't get any healing, and we're able to very quickly get that done. So tenacity mods are a good call for this particular mission. Seems like that's the trick to getting it done. So Jedi Knight Luke, one last mission. Now we're Vader. We got to beat up Jedi Knight Luke. Jedi Knight Luke liked our performance a lot, but it took us a second try. He likes this one even better. He likes this one so well. When it's all said and done, he's willing to give us a hand. All right, so there we go. We got the mission done and dusted, and victory. Jedi Knight Luke completely unlocked for this account. Nice. So we go and we activate Jedi Knight Luke. Yay, here he is. Boom, 7 stars, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and take him up to level 85, put his skills on, and then we're going to work on his mods. So there he is going up to level 85. Here we're going to upgrade him. And I did have a pretty good line on the gear, so we take him straight to gear 12 like I thought could happen. I took 150 of each type of Cairo, which I had saved up, so I was able to take him right to gear 12. We even had one of the pieces ready to go with that detonator, so not too bad. So then we're going to go through his skills. We're going to apply the Omegas. We're going to apply the Zetas. We're pretty much just going to max all of his skills out. When you got a character as good as Jedi Knight Luke, usually the skills are all worth it. For people who know my account, they know I kind of hoard my Omegas and don't put them on skills unless it's absolutely a good skill. But in this case, everything on Jedi Knight Luke is worth taking to max. So we go ahead and build him up. Then we're going to put on mods. We're going to go for offense, make him hit as hard as we can. And we won't be able to see like what his final stats look like because he's only gear 12. We won't see that. But we do put him at 122 speed. So just like I did on the Loquitur account, we're going to keep him at putt-putt speed and use him in the lead position. And use a fast Hermit Yoda, pass a turn to him, and then reset the other team's speed to 122. That's the gimmick there. Jedi Knight Revan, we go ahead and take him up to level 85 here, get him unlocked, get all of his skills going. I ran out of these Mark II holo lenses. Sometimes I run out of that gear, and as you see there, I go ahead and put that in as a guild request. Some of the nice people in the guild usually kind enough to go ahead and help me out with stuff like that. We're not going to put the Zeta on the leadership yet. He's not going to be in the lead. Luke is going to be in the lead. So we'll put the other 2 Zetas on him, but not the leadership. And then, guys, I spend probably a good 40 minutes here redoing all the mods, because I stole mods off all kinds of characters to make good mod sets for the journey. But anyway, so this is the team that we're going to use. So here I'm going to reset the team. We're going to pick Jedi. We're going to put Luke in the lead. We're going to put Hermit Yoda in there, Bindo, Bastila Shan, and then, of course, Jedi Knight Revan goes in that last spot. So that's the team for now. And what we're going to do, we're going to use Hermit Yoda, like I said, to give Jedi Knight Luke a turn right away. And then all those other characters pull assists and make Luke go a lot. So we give the team a cool name. We'll call it Cool Hand Luke. Throwback to an old movie for anybody who's familiar with Cool Hand Luke. I have enough gear left over. I've used up almost all my Carbantes, but not quite all of them. So I go ahead and take the B1 Battle Droid to gear 12. That's another character where it's getting to be good enough now that I should put the Zeta on. And then we sign up for the Grand Arena at Chromium 2. So that's it. That's the Jedi Knight Revan and Jedi Knight Luke unlock. Then I did go in here and tried one more time to reset, and I got the Chewpio. I got Chewpio Datacron. That's pretty fantastic. So that also means that we've got to take Chewpio up to Relic 7 to take advantage of that. And I've got enough stuff. That was all reserved for Jedi Knight Luke, but he's going to have to wait now. Since we got the Datacron, Chewpio has to go to Relic 7 first. So then I figure, since I got this Chewpio-cron, let's go in here and figure out what we can beat with it. So here I come in against Rey, and she immediately kills my Chewbacca. So I said, well, that's not good. Trying to get Rey into damage immunity. So there I get Rey into damage immunity, which is cool. She takes out Commander Luke Skywalker. But then we've killed Rey, and now it's just a matter of taking out the rest of her team. So yeah, we killed Galactic Legend Rey with a CLS team. Lost a couple characters, but you know, it's the way things go. So then I come in here later and I'm like, well, let's see what we can do with an SLKR team. You know, I don't think we can kill Crew himself, but let's try to see if we can kill the rest of the team. So we get buff immunity onto Crew, and we're able to kill the other tank. And now we kind of have a little bit of a problem because the cooldowns keep resetting the taunt every time I get it removed. And he gets off the alt, and we're struggling with the taunt. But then we finally get it under control here. So here we go. We get it under control right there. Now we can switch over to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We're doing all the damage we can. We get a nice big hit there. He stuns C-3PO, which is good for us. Then we come in and we're removing turn meter from him, which is terrible because it means that he keeps gaining health and protection. So I want to see if we can just brute force through this. He's got the alt almost ready to come up, and we get it. We kill SLKR. And then we spend the rest of the time not being able to kill Kylo Ren unmasked. So, but I'll take that. I'll take 6 characters, including the GL. So then we come in here and we try against Sith Eternal, and yeah, it goes really well here too. So at least 4 galactic legends that we can take out with this character, right? We killed Rey. We basically killed SLKR. Here we're going to kill C, and we know from the main account, from Darth Loquitur account, that we can kill Jabba the Hutt as well. So yeah, that team is pretty fantastic. Glad to have that Datacron now on both accounts. So that's going to wrap up the update here. Please remember, if you haven't hit that like button already, hit it on your way out. Subscribe if you want to watch more stuff like this in the future. And of course, as always, the link to the Discord is in the description down below. Just click on that. Come on over, join us over on Discord. Hope to see you over there. We've got a fantastic community. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Holocron.